Mto, welcome to the show, my brother. How are you?
Hey, I know I'm good, man. Hey, hi. Sundowns is doing exactly what South African teams need to be doing when they play in Africa. Take these North African teams to this 3 p.m. heat.
Mm.
Like you can see the Wydad guys, they can't even play. I mean, ball position was about 70 something to 29%.
Mm,
So that
mm,
tells you that they're not coping with the heat. I think
mm,
that's the before even we talk about the tactics of the day. So you know what, Sundowns got that one right, and I must also give points to also the Sundowns fans because in North Africa they abuse us with those lasers. So now but they brought mirrors here, so which is fair.
mm,
So I think yeah, on the game, at Sundowns are trying, but this shot was really the one dangerous attack that they really had. So
mm,
which is a good thing that it ended up in a goal because
mm, mm,
had it not ended up in a goal, clearly it was gonna be not half time, and it was gonna be in the favor of you with that
mm,
going. So now we don't have to come out and play, which is again in the favor of the Sundowns because all they need to do now is just catch them on the counter and then they've
yeah.
won the tie.
Mm,
So I
mm,
feel
mm.
like it's working in their favor right now.
Okay, okay, okay. Let me go to Agent. Agent, how are you, my brother?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm good.
You
I'm
should be
good. I'm good.
standing in the stadium, Mara. You should have your miracle stadium.
Hey, when you go with the visa says time to go home. You go home.
Tell me, how did you see this first half, my brother?
Yeah. I think is as I expected during the week that sometimes there's a few affecting teams. You don't just come to Loftus and play the way you play when you're home. Otherwise you get your seats.
Mm,
So I think it was what I expected. They'll sit back, try to continue Sundowns until maybe the 60th, 70th minute. Then they start pushing for that goal, because
mm,
with them, every goal is two goals. So
mm,
I don't
mm,
think they should even change um, their tactics for now, Just sit back, catch them on a counter. Because if you're going to be catching them, exposing yourself, they get two goals, then it's a must to score now,
mm,
and then it becomes problems. So I think, yeah, they approached it the same way I thought they would. And with Sundowns, obviously, I think the presence of a striker, it showed. That was a striker's goal, striker's
mm,
instincts,
mm,
If it was Swane, there's one wouldn't be there, or
mm,
Unku, they wouldn't be there,
mm,
So,
mm,
yeah, it's nice to have Uribeiro and Shabale back, even though I don't think they're that fit, but it's okay. I'm not going to complain. And I wanted to say this, that even if we lose today, I don't understand with Eves, but this is the lineup that I would have preferred, Omvala, Shalulile, and everyone. This is the lineup, So I don't want
mm,
when things turn out, people will say, line this, The leadership got the lineup correct for the first
mm,
time. I
mm,
have no
mm.
complaints. So, yeah.
Okay, okay. Kumo, kining ribuaka chimena. What, how did you see that first half?
Yo, my guy, first of all, let me say apologies to Agent. That's what he meant when he said fear factor. Oh, okay.
Mm,
Yo, man, you thinking this game, honestly, it's amazing what a goal can do, guys. Yo, I was so nervous. Like, I'm not a player, so you can imagine, like, how these players are going through, you know?
mm,
So, now happy this is like a high stake game. Like there's a lot of
mm,
money on the line, breaking right on the
mm,
line.
mm,
So I understand the cautious play in the beginning, one.
mm, mm,
And
mm,
I think maybe naga 60, 70 minutes, like you said earlier, I support your sentiments, bringing on Paisley players on board just to liven up the game.
mm,
Mara, before Butler fell, can we at least get a goal just so we can be
mm,
settled and then FBA go class? Because wow, I see we are looking the better team, even though
mm,
we didn't have a lot of chances.
mm,
But the way we control and the way we play when we want to play, Korea wants, we just don't throw the ball around just for vibes. There's
mm,
a
mm,
plan. And
mm,
obviously, as a fan, I want to see goals, but I understand, Hore, with the king, there is the game plan and they're gonna pounce if they have to.
mm, mm. Okay, okay, I'm gonna come back. Langa, how are you?
Yebo. Hey ziyakhala.
Uyibona njani le match? Zikhalelani.
Ngibona ngawe bengingazi ngisho nokuthi khona ukuthi final ngibona singawela
Hawu.
ulive ngithi angingene hawu kanti final
Bantu bakuphi last
angazi
week?
mina indaba engaka ngcono ba angazi phela mina ukuthi angiyinakele nje le ndaba le ukuthi hawu iSundowns sihambe kangaka kule nontozana le league le Leicester City star mase ngekho nje star ngoba kwaba nestar nasifile angazi sofela le ndaba yestar kuze kube nini ngoba ne-Chiefs ayingise
Uyibona njani first half?
i-first half yabo njengoba duthi iWydad idefendile wena ubona ukuthi ku-right ikudefende mina yaphisana nalokho yabona seziyakhala ke manje seziyakhala kubo and lokho bebengakuvimba ukuthi bevele bekore kuqala bona or benze something hayi ukuthi bevele bedlale ibhola lobugwala ngoba ubugwala phela vele lobo sebeyashayeka manje manje hayi ngeke.
Okay. Let me go back to Mto. Mto, I hear people saying that there's a fear factor. And do you think that it's a fear factor, or was it Wydad, rightfully as the people who had a lead, came into this game and they went, you know what, guys, we've already got a lead. We need to see what you guys are going to do. Is it a fear factor, or was it Wydad going, guys, we've already got a one-goal advantage. Why do we need to go hard? Do you think that it was the proper approach?
No, the approach here we did was okay because honestly, how many clear-cut chances did Sundowns create? Not so many. Not so many. Sundowns just had a possession of the ball, which I think they were expecting Sundowns to have a possession of the ball. So when it comes to that, I don't think Wydad did too much wrong. They were just that it was unfortunate that at that moment the ball fell right at the person that Sundowns needed the most, usually for this game. You see, so again, I don't think if you're a Wydad coach, you could say that you got the tactics wrong for the first half because honestly, you are playing a heat as a Pitso already. You're not used to that heat, so you have to obviously respect the Sundowns, but they're at home. Yeah, so unfortunately, the goal came. So now he has to try and attack, unfortunately. So it's about changing the tactics now. We're no longer going to be sitting back. Now he has to throw everything at Sundowns. And I wonder if it's going to work in Sundowns' favor now.
Okay. Asian, same two questions. Was it Wydad being afraid, or was it Wydad going, we've got the lead, we put the onus on the Sundowns to try and beat us? And was that the right approach, at least for the first half?
Yeah, no, I think it was the right approach. You don't want to stretch yourself, and then when you need a gear two, in the last 20 minutes, you've already exhausted yourself. So I think it's all about conserving energy in this heat. So I think it was the right approach, and also given that at some point we expect that bomb squad, that means bomb squad of that black guy, whatever the name is. And the number 10. So at some point we're going to need them, but they can't push the team alone. They only need the teammates. So so I think it was the right approach. Like I said, even the goal would be the next 10 minutes after halftime, don't concede, just stay solid, and then you can go forward after that. So I have no problems with approach by them, Okay. I think the honest match on Sundowns to score in the first 10 minutes.
Let me go to Kumo. Kumo, same two questions. Are they scared, or was it a tactical, are they scared of Sundowns, or did they go, you know what, we don't have to do much, let's see how this first half is going to go? And then do you think that approach from Wydad was the right one?
Their tactics come from a position of being afraid, so they're definitely scared. This Wydad team is a big team. We know of them all the way from South Africa and from North Africa. It's a big team. They shouldn't be playing like this, man. This is not like a simple cup. They've proved that they know how to press Sundowns. They can score against Sundowns, and they know how to focus on a player and utilize their strength. I don't understand why you would come here and choose to sit back and relax, because you're wasting more energy by playing this park the bus mentality. Rather go for it and lose 10-0. At least you can go back home with pride and say,
say we went there, the better team played and the better team won, but we gave it our best. I mean, like playing finals like this, it's gonna, no man, it doesn't look good for them and for us as fans watching on. But if you're gonna go toe to toe with the best, like you need to go toe to toe with the best and say and be proud and lift your head up and say I lost to a better team. So this approach that they're doing here, nah man, it's not on for me. I don't think it's a good strategy, but then again they don't want to lose, but it's them.
Okay, let me go to Lange. Same two questions. Pela, with that Ingenagule game with a 2-1 lead, Sundowns has an away goal, but Bona Bebali Dangali 2-1. Do you think that he approached Abaguti to sit back and watch his Sundowns? Do you think it was a good approach in the second leg?
I don't think it was a good approach. One, bebazi Sundowns. Yabo coach finally was okay. Balinde looking into good. Sometimes vele wenze the opposite walokho. Mhlambe besathi usaqala 20 minutes oqala nje ningadefend nilwe nani. Bese uthi mekushaya lezi khathi le bese niyabuyela emuva yabo. And wenza into ogood kuyo. Awukwazi ukuthi mhlawumbe ungekho good ekubambeni igola or ekudefendeni or udlala ibhola enjena wena bese ukuthi ngoba nakho sekunesimo esinje igoli lilodwa phela wekho maningi lamagoli. It's not like 2 goals or something. Yeah, so kube bekuthi 2 goals ngabe ngithi hayi aba defend. Manje it was only 1 goal nakhona iSundowns ne away goal.
Mto, I want to come back to you and ask you.
Divide kahle ni match uthi first 25 minutes senza the opposite. Bese uthi the lo 25 minutes.
Okay. Let me go to Mto. When we look at Sundowns, how should Sundowns approach this second half? Like, I think there's a bit of a thing. How should Sundowns approach this second half, knowing that with that last time Sundowns had them 2-0 down and they were able to come back 2-2, knowing that Wydad won that first game? How should Sundowns approach the second half? And do you think that a Sundowns bus will be coming out at any point?
After 65 minutes, I expect proper game management. They're going to be parking the bus if it's still 1-0. I think Sundowns, the first 10 minutes of the second half, they should show that they are at home. They should try and get the second goal because it will also, at least worst case scenario, even if they concede, it's going to extra time. So if it's 2-1, but 1-1, they've lost the cups, they've lost the tie, so they can't really sit on this lead and think that they've done the job. I mean, they still need to come out and at least try and go for the second goal, maybe until the 65th minute, and then from then on, just manage the game. For me, I wouldn't rush to defend this 1-0 because we would be playing into. We know now Wydad has to come out and play. So if Sundowns also comes out and plays and scores the second goal first, now they've got the momentum on their side also. So I think that's what they need to try and do.
Agent, how should Sundowns approach the second half, knowing that Salulile and Ribeiro may not finish the game, but also in the back of your mind, do you think about Wydad, the fact that last time they scored 2 goals in reply here in Pretoria? How would you think about it? How would you approach this game?
And late goals for that matter, when we have little or no time to respond, So I think it's a case of the next 20 minutes trying to get the cushion goal, because we know ourselves that William says that sloppy passing him, Umvala is a mistake in him, so we have to factor those 2 things in and say, I need an extra save goal, and if it reaches to the maybe 80th minute and we still leading by 1-0, that's when you say maybe it's high time we bring in Uduruk and but yeah.
Will you shut the back door? Can you shut the back door?
I think Mandela opened the door, but we need defenders. I'm looking at the defenders. There's only 2 defenders that we have, and then we have Uzungu. Another person has height, So Zungu is the defender. So it's only Mandela and Underook. So I think if we reach the 80th minute and still in by 1-0, let's try our luck on defending the bus, or maybe between now and then you're saying, okay, maybe it's that time we defend by holding the ball, So that's when maybe we bring in Uzungu, and Umkhuli so that he can have a bit more control of the ball. But otherwise, get the first goal,
Prediction?
a crucial goal, 20, I think it's 3-1, man.
3-1 Sundowns.
Yeah.
Is this your head or your heart?
My heart, because I think Wydad has a goal in them, and I think we also have a goal in us. So I don't want penalties. I have too much trauma for penalties.
Okay. Let me go to Kumo. Kumo, same two questions for you. Labatseba Batuba, last time they came here, they were able to score 2 late goals. Lebatswereka 2-0. How should Sundowns approach this game now in the second half, knowing that these guys could possibly score, but also the Trakatalona, ba unfit, maybe angeke ba lefe 90 minutes. Le batwara jwang second half.
No, it's fine. Remember, this is a totally different team, yes, Sundowns, And first, the other thing is that Sundowns' best defense is attacking. So there's no way Wydad can sustain this packing the bus mentality because they're gonna use my energy in going by not attacking us. So we need to get a quick fire goal. Then also get your legs off Maseko just to frustrate them, even though they aren't scoring, but that getting in there, in their boxes and stuff. So yeah, I mean, for my prediction, I think we're gonna win 2-0. 3-1, yeah, 3-2 on the day.
Okay,
Then 4-2. Yeah, 4-2
on aggregate. No, Kumba, well done.
Thank you, thank you, bro. How can I, guys? How can I look or won or give me Maraketepe? Could this proves really have Champions League winners? Yeah, Theo. I got to go all Sundanso. Sansu improve a go tweka. Kupinela go yellow video, little group go one or tweka like a yellow. Before I accept as member was Sundanso. Yeah.
You see, Sundowns. 1 minute after winning. Why didn't even take 1 minute after winning?
Sure, but come you.
Okay, I won outside. Hey, I'm in the group. You're in the group today. Solani.
Paramisu 7. Paramisu 7 ngenkani.
Inshayelizana 7 angeke nobone. Inshayelizana 7.
Welcome to you. But what Kumo said. Theo, what Kumo said.
Why any busy no Kuma? Yegela no Theo, guys.
Awuthi ngitshela ngathi sasa solungisa amaphutha. Solungisa amaphutha ukubatshengisa ukuthi eSouth Africa likhona ibhola. What an amazing game. Hayi lalela. First half it was 70% position. Okay, second half bafike badlala, they had to play, yabo. But yephethe akukho okunye engisangakusho manje. Ikhanda lami phethu like I'm going crazy right now. Ngeke ngikwazi ngisho ukukhuluma ngisho nane game. Yabo.
Enjoyani guys, enjoyani.
One more thing. Big games, big cups, big deposits.
Today I'm gonna leave you guys.
Sharp, my man.
Sharp, Tolani. 1 minute after winning. Just one. It didn't take long. Just 1 minute.
We're not going to rest, but let me congratulate Mamelodi Sundowns. Great team. Great team victory. The guys are playing for each other. And that's what's lacking in the other teams in the league. Congratulations to Urulani. I'm really happy for the lad, hey? As a young coach, this is a huge stepping stone for him. I think he's laid a very good foundation, and the people that are working around him and that have worked with him, they have added value into his game. Also, I'd like to just say thank you to them and congratulations, man. And I also want to thank South African football for giving us such a brilliant young man. You know, Rulani never played football, you know, but he learned football. He understands football, you know. And Motsepe, by taking that risk, by saying, okay, let me give this guy a team and see what he's going to do, you know, and giving him the resources also. I just like to thank him for that. I'm happy for Sundowns, bro. Look, I'm from the other side, but I really have nothing negative to say about this tournament, about how they won it, how they played it, how they approached it. They had a plan. You know, that 2-1 lose against Wydad away, they knew at home they're going to win the game. I think Rani had even say, you know, in not so many words, that, you know, our home games, that's where we play to our strength and that's where we push. You know, our fans came out in numbers. Man, congratulations to the team. I'm really happy for Sundowns. I don't want to lie. I'm excited for South African football. You know, we can learn from Sundowns, emulate what they're doing, take a bit, you know, of something from their page. You know, since Motsepe has taken over Sundowns, bruh, look, Sundowns has become one of the best footballing teams in this continent. You know, and yeah, I'm just happy that football is winning. I don't want to lie. Thanks, my man.
Okay. No, thank you so much, Fene. We'll discuss and break down everything tomorrow. On Tuesday, we'll speak about our feelings about this AFL. Mthandeni, how are you?
Hola, mchana kambani.
Hey, sibajabulele man. Isandawana liwinile. Uyibone njani le game? Uyibone njani Sundowns?
For the fact ukuthi akuna star, inhliziyo yami cishe yama. But first of all, congratulations to Rulani Prime. The boys done exceptionally well. I think us as a country, we've discriminated him for quite some time now, giving him difficulties and the way he selects his lineups and
So then you're still with me.
So I'm very, very happy. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah. First and foremost, congratulations to Sundowns family. They deserve it. I think this shows our Bafana in good hands. Should we use a similar approach, we're gonna go very far.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mthandeni. We'll get together during the show. Tom. Hey.
Hey. Here comes the noise pollution. Here comes the noise pollution. Hey. Yeah, but you know what? Like I said the other day, for me, this is what you need to do, especially when you're a Sundowns. They've already got the platform of winning domestic cups and leagues and all of that. You need to now do it at the continental stage, and that's what Rulani needed to do for me. So now he deserves all the credit. He deserves all the credit. It's not an easy thing to play Ahly over 2 legs and win, to play Wydad over 2 legs and now win the tie at home. And they were convincing for I think 65 minutes or so. They were on top. So for me, that shows that they've worked hard as a group and they deserve it. So I know I can accept their noise. So you were crying about the rankings and tontons from their win. So it's happened. Hopefully it's going to boost other teams to have a shot. Yeah, but for me, it's a challenge to Dr. Kaizer or Dr. Irvin Khoza. You can't sit down and just watch. Sundowns went and bought a player from Morocco, went and bought a player from Chile. They've invested. It's not just a matter of them playing well, but you can see, I mean, Allende was a big part of how they controlled the position. He was making those short passes and all of that. So for me, this is what you need. This is how you need to invest in your team. So management of Sundowns also deserves all the credit now, but all the plaudits. I mean, they've done so well. So I am jealous as a Chiefs fan, but you know what? For today, I'll forget about my pains as a Chiefs fan and just celebrate that a young coach has won and a very brilliant team has won the African League. So yeah.
You're another one who's going to be attacked in the Overthinking Football WhatsApp group. The hour tonight. The hour, but it's fine. So thank you so much. Let me bring you to Chero. Sundowns, AFL champions. What do you have to say?
Oh, I know when I sala time. Hey, we need to bring back this one. Kabuyelo. Hi, 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 Kabuyelo. Hi, hi. Kabuyelo, Masandawana. That's all I have to say, my brother. That's all. That's all. That's all. You see the difference what you saw yesterday and today. Yeah. Yesterday we were watching. I
leave
don't
us.
know.
Hey, have your fun.
We
I'm
were
fun.
watching kick and chase. Today we're watching football. Hey, I'm so happy, my brother, for Rulani. Hey, I'm so happy for that guy. I'm so happy. What he did was amazing. I think him and Pitso now are on par with the best coaches we have. To win this competition is not easy, Fitch. You know, to stop playing your league and focus on this thing. Congratulations to the guys. I'm so happy. I'm so happy, my brother. I'm so happy. I can't put it in words. And you know, I know on my Twitter account, a lot of people are complaining about what happened in the last 5 minutes of the match.
I
But
love it.
we learn from the best. We learn from the Arabs themselves. Like all the Egyptians, the Moroccans. That's where we learn this thing. And now, since we're doing this on them, they're starting to complain. We learn from them.
No, my brother.
Hopefully now our so-called big teams from Soweto, they are learning from us.
Leave us alone, guys.
No, we can't leave you alone. You guys have been bragging for the past 100 years that you big team, big this, big. The big teams we're playing today.
Hey, okay.
These are with our 57 fans, the big teams are doing things like this. Riona, you are talking one way, but the results are not there. See how big teams are doing. They are winning.
Okay, no. Let me let the others in.
Can I have one request for you, my brother? At least tomorrow, at least put on the Sundowns shirt, or behind you have the Sundowns banner, or something.
It will not happen. It will not happen. Yo, you guys want me? Malums, how are you?
Hey, Chief.
Sundowns, AFL champions.
Uyaniva. Hey, Chief. Mamela ni. I'm a big Sundown supporter. I think now I could safely say I'm more than 30 years supporting this team. But for today, Chief, for today, I'm not going to do any bragging rights. For today, first person I want to thank is you. You know, guys like you who are keeping things like alive in South Africa in terms of football. We thank you guys. We appreciate you. And especially you, I know you are taking a beating every week on from Sundowns and Paris, but you remain resolute. I'm saying, Chief Kuti, you're gonna grow far. You're gonna be big in South Africa. Keep it up, my brother. Always me. I wanna thank. I'm seeing Jessica Motaung on the stands there. I wanna thank Kaizer Chiefs. I wanna thank Orlando Pirates. Today it was not about the Sundowns alone. Today it was about South Africa, my bro. And today as I said, I'm a big Sundowns fan, but today. This one should be dedicated to the people of South Africa because Amapogopog have done it for us, Sundowns is doing it for us, and I know in the near future, Orlando Pirates and Kaizer Chiefs together with Sundowns, they're going to be doing it for this country. And lastly, Chief, again, the boys did it today. They went all out, and I'm just not happy about the way the time wasting at the end. I would like to watch a game where it's just a clean game from the first whistle. No time wasting tactics. But again, Chief Nip, big ups to you. You have blessings of the whole of South Africa. You're gonna be big. Thanks, Chief.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much, my brother, for the vote of confidence. Let me bring in Lebza. Hey, Lebza. AFL champions, first and only, number one and only.
Yo, anjika rin Khoza ruri, yo torra se ta veki yoche. Yo. Mama, erike vale bukisa uchi, vale bukisa. Ba dirle moto to like ba emetse South Africa. Kina kwanu South Africa take over from barking countries North Africa tshwanetse kgale ba dominate man ke nako ya rona jwale Sundowns ke nagana gore bra Irvin Khoza le Dr. Kaizer Motaung ba tshwanetse ba bule matlhe jaanong ba bone gore yaanong go anong madi a teng ko a re go compete a re lwene go compete yaanong re saene di-player madi wa bona Sundowns e dirisa madi gore thole quality le rona yaanong a rena matšhisi re tlogele di-free agent re dirise madi mare le style of play ya Sundowns yone ke yone ke ratile ka mokgwa ba entseng ka teng le wasting time kale ba re laeta ka di-light ko Africa kwa man re sa complain tse le green e re ke ba lebogisa masandawana phangamise nombolo
Shout out, Lebza. Thank you so much. Let me go to Lyrical Pope. Lyrical Pope, what do you have to say about the champions of Africa right now?
Congratulations, man. Congrats. It's a very big moment. As a Chiefs supporter, I must put my pride aside and say this is a very big step in terms of South African football as a whole, because these African teams, the Moroccans, these are the pinnacle of African football. So our local teams needs to start beating them on a regular for us to compete as Bafana. In terms of internationally on the continent. So putting my allegiances aside, I want to say congratulations, but it's painful because these guys had no stress. PSL, these guys have played 8 games, they've won 8. There's no pressure on Sundowns from our local teams. So these guys can go and compete with the best with no pressure. So I feel like as local teams, as Chiefs, as Pirates, as Amazul, whatever, we need to do more. These guys are just cruising, you know. But I thanks hope, man. Congrats to them.
Thank you, Lyrical Pope. Tumisho, what do you have to say to the champions of Africa?
Congrats to Masandawan. Rika yellow fanda fela for one. Basar tanella too much lerena. Tlavasha. One day is one day, Mara. Congrats. At least ba jadile sharpo and ba manage the game in the end. So that was needed to manage the game because they were gonna throw all the crosses and stuff. So sometimes it's just to frustrate your opponent and win. So I'm very happy for Sundowns. Hopefully Chiefs will learn from this. So it's all about building the whole team, the whole structure. So Sundowns has that structure, so that's why they are stable. We need to fight to be there, but it's good for South African football. It's good for South Africa. We say we are the best in Africa, so it should show. It's good that we won this competition. At least now when they talk about it, they'll talk about South Africa, so that's good. Congrats, Masandawa.
Okay. No, thank you.
I'll just leave it there. We'll just take the beating for now. I know.
To be sure. Tio, hala magbiza wena.
Oh my God. Hey, join up fella agent. Oh. Lu, oh,
I'm recovering from the celebrations now. I haven't hold it. Man,
oh, you know, the best team in South Africa, the best team in Africa, soon to be the best team in Europe, my God. Amasantawana. Every year, my God. The best team ever. The best coach in South Africa, the best coach in Africa. I'm a bit jealous down. I don't want to lie to you. Hey, I'm gonna fuck Chiefs, I'm gonna fuck Pirates. Guys, let's give Sundowns their flowers. They deserve the win, they deserve the cup, everything, guys. Like, let's just not mention any other team. Let's give them what they deserve. In the morning, I wake up and visit you. I even said it in the group. But for the first time, guys, it's not about pride in South Africa just. It's about understanding Muti Sundowns was not just representing themselves. Guys, they've never won. Hopefully they will continue to win it, build the status, And then it should be like that, guys. I don't want to lie to you. Yabo ngabe kuthiwa nentombi eceleni hayi Sundowns bengizayisheplela bazala kodwa angifuna ukuqamba ma kodwa hayi was a great game. Great game. Kodwa ngisaseyikhosi phela
wena bakumele groupini bakumele groupini
hey mara awungisapoti Sundowns bazongimela bangenzeni hayi awufinile we are lifting the trophy bafethu finile we deserve the cup.
Hi Theo, you take back agent so that I can close and let Sundowns have fun with the thing. Agent, there you go.
Yeah, man. Kaje ko hujwa batho ya o juka kala ma Chiefs ke ja batho ka ntla ma Black Arab ka ntla ma Black Arab Salam alaikum Salam alaikum The silence in the street is proudly brought to you by Sundowns Football Club and Orlando Pirates Football. You're free to go
leave us alone. Leave us alone. Leave us alone.
They say he who laughs last, laughs the longest. But we, in the words of Rulani, we take this win with great humility, thanks to some of us families, thanks to the Motsepe family, But I think for me, this was, like Rulani was saying, it was written in the stars, I think this is the mental block that we had to unblock, Remember, all the teams that we've beaten are the teams that have been looking at us for the past 4 seasons. You look at Petro, you look at Ahly, you look at Wydad. So I think psychologically that's going to benefit these teams, and Wydad lost this game, not necessarily on tactics, I wouldn't say tactics, I would say the same way Ahly lost it, the fear factor, so I think it was all about Sundowns. They feared coming here and playing the way they played in Morocco, I know retrospectively you're going to say, why didn't they come out guns blazing, But that carries a risk because they know you can put five past you here, So yeah, I'm happy, man. I'm happy, and I think this team has been flirting with greatness, as I always tell them. They're flirting with greatness for too long. This was long overdue. Now it's time to go and take the star, I'm sorry, Fantino, had to see the dark arts, but this Arabs,
I was gonna say
these Arabs have been abusing us. They've been abusing us for too long. It's our time also, I think we saw all. Papa and Daddy are on the Papa and son, Daddy and son are on the stage.
They're on the stage together.
Nice. Imagine.
It must be nice.
Others, some call themselves by stakes. Hey, where are they? But yeah, man, I'm happy. But like I said, I'm very impressed, especially with the dark arts. Like I said, we've been abused, we've been bullied for too long. The mirrors, no complaints, the time wasting. I'm so ready to do it in front of FIFA and all the dignitaries, but the job had to be done. So I'm happy, and yeah, I thought there's nothing much to say. Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Rulani did this. Rulani did this because he was going to be under a lot of pressure. He lost this one. Yeah. No, cheers, man.
Okay. No, we'll carry on in the group. I know. I wanna end it so that I can give Sundowns their chance. Here, they're busy celebrating. All I want to say is, what more can you say about Mamelodi Sundowns? Congratulations to them. They're the best team in South Africa. They're the best team in Africa. They played versus Petro and beat them. They played versus Ahly and beat them. They played versus Wydad Casablanca and beat them. When they got onto the pitch, Ahly was scared in their tactics. They got onto the pitch versus Pirates, Chiefs, anybody in the league. They're scared, right? To play against the Sundowns. Now it's in Africa. Wydad Casablanca came out and they were scared to play versus Sundowns. So well done to them. Best team. Rulani has won one of the biggest trophies I think an African coach will win, especially it being the first one. And I think they all deserve it. The Motsepe deserves it, Khopit deserves it, the coaching staff, the technical team, the people in the background, the players, everybody deserves this win because they've shown that they're ambitious, they want these type of things, they want to play, and now they're one of the biggest, if not the biggest club right now in Africa. they're one of the top ones from a place where they weren't that. So I hope that this teaches everybody that you can do these type of things if you're serious about your building, if you're serious about your planning, if you're serious about your ambition, right? Who would have thought, right, months ago, years ago, that Ahly would come to Sundowns and defend? Who would have thought that Wydad would be completely outplayed? Completely outplayed, coming into an African, a continental tournament final. No one. But here they stand. So well done to Mamelodi Sundowns. That's all I'm going to say. They did what needed to be done. That Motsepe gets to parade the family team. You see Komphela on stage there, as well as Chairperson. Hey, Gumnandi guys, by Sundowns. Kabuyelo. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Watch the show, 12:30. We'll break it down.